Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for Goblin Slayer. I am hella late to this party, just got distracted all day and been, other things took way more time than they should have. Ruby took more time than it should have, Gridman took more time than it should have, and I've just been distracted. But, finally getting around to Goblin Slayer, and then we've got SAO to look forward to. Yay! This episode is called Dozing. I'm guessing just from the title that we're going to get sort of more slice of lifey Goblin Slayer stuff. Which is good. I quite enjoyed the last sort of slice of lifey in-town stuff that we got, and so I hope that we expand on that. I know that Goblin Slayer was saying that he was going to make some ice treats in the end of the last episode, so I'm kind of looking forward to that and hoping that that's what we get. It'd be nice to have a little slice of lifey, quiet, simple break from action, and maybe that will mean a little bit more budget for the next episodes or a little bit more time to work on them. I don't know how the plot progresses for this show, but I'm ready to get into it. Before that, if you like this video, If you're not subbed and you want more, you could do that. And if you are subbed and you're not getting notified, you can change that with the bell, supposedly. Also, if you really like this video and want to help me eat, patreon.com/Teeaboo. It's a thing, it exists, it's really helpful. Alright, let's get into it. There'll be a beep beep timer, it goes boop 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 beep, and on the beep and the green light, that's the same frame that Crunchyroll starts playing, so if you're playing along, that's when you want to hit the button. Let's get into the episode. Beep beep timer goes here. That's a lot of monsters. Oh, there's a beholder there. I'm sorry, a thing that must not be named. Everything changed when the Goblin Nation attacked. This is good. This is a solid pair. Are they gonna get nommed? I hope so. This is a solid parody of Shounen tropes. And it's over, isn't it? Didn't he say in the last episode, I'm not an adventurer, though? Is that what this is playing off of? If only I were able to leave her behind. Does he mean psychologically? Or does he mean when he was a kid? I think he means psychologically. Let me know if that's more clear in the LN. Tap, 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 tap. Hell no. I'm just all angry boy. We've seen this exact scene before, right? Yeah, we have. Okay. Still hiding his face. Yeah, you are. Hmm. Where are my blank pages? Here we go. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You gotta protect grills. But you can make ice cream, so it's all good. Oh, we see like half his face. Nope. He doesn't have his helmet on. See him from behind. Okay. Checking the fences. Oh, he's not wearing his helmet. Ah, they're just teasing us now. Wow, that was some bullshit shot composition. Boobs Chan is Boobs Chan. That bokeh. Okay, I guess we get a clear shot of that as she comes in. That was actually really good. I'll write that down. 6 minutes. That use of bokeh was kind of interesting. Bokeh? Bake? Fuck. Right, he doesn't have his armor, that's why. Gotcha. Oh, and now they go to the city together. Perfect. Yeah, so we get gets to talk to him without any of the mask, if you will. He doesn't recognize his voice though. Interested in the grill. That creates a little triangle. Cause she wants Goblin Slayer's dick. She's gonna recognize him, right? Sorceress? She's gonna recognize him. No? That wink, though. Okay, back in armor. Feels good, man. So that's a fully new set. What? Chainmail is not quieter than anything. Right, it would get coated in goopy blood. Hi. Guts? Is that you? Also, lol, these guys are Yujio and Kirito. I'm dead. I love it. I love it. Who are you? What is that next to you? Is that your shield? It's an interesting shield shape. So we've got Saber and Guts. He's straight up Guts. Oh, that's the front of the shield. I thought that yellow thing was the strap. Ah, she's a paladin. That makes sense, design-wise. Ah, she's just having fun. That's cute. Minor side characters who don't matter at this point getting some development. I like it. Hey, what's up? Huh? I mean, almost died, but otherwise pretty well. Wait, how does Spear Guy know about that? But he, oh no, not Spear Guy. That random paladin lady. Turns bright red. An adventurer from Watertown. Who would that be? Oh, it's from Sword Maiden. That makes sense. Pan up from boobs. Why? Hey fam. They look like shit in the wide shot, but they look really good up close. Heh. Huh! You're the reason she wants to come. What happened to making ice treats? Hado. Ah. That fucking dildo fountain. Cheese and meat. Oof. He's got a great face for smiling. What's the purple sauce? Berry based? Probably. Doesn't matter, does it? No. Neat. Nope, there's still goblins. Let's get wasted. True. That's a really good idea. You would cut down on the deaths. Yeah. That would be really good. They'll live until they die. Fuck off. Yeah, that would be bad. We wouldn't have a story. I guess Goblin Slayer is safe for a while. He just doesn't notice that kind of thing. Yeah. Yep. Sigh, always the same with you. Pretty nice background. Response: send nudes. Yeah, because he's killing them in your dreams. She just poses there. She just sits there posing? Really? Dildo fountain. Drinking competition, elf and dwarf, perfect. Fucking guts. It's just me, or does his spearhead, did his spearhead get bigger? Oh, hell no. Definitely not. Goblins. How many goblins I can kill in the future? Hey. Continue to live until they die. Ah. Ah, the big festival. The hero. Oh, we're being ominous about the hero now. Okay. Okay. Goblin footprints! Fuck yeah, he gets to slay some goblins. Okay. Skipping the OP, or the ED. There are some things that I actually want to look at. I believe this is the first time since episode 1 that there have been things that I want to look at. Before we go and look at some things, I want to say that though it was flawed, this is, in my opinion, the best episode of Goblin Slayer thus far, including episode 1. Now, I think episode 1, episode 1 is probably objectively better in certain ways in terms of like budget, animation quality, impact, stuff like that. But for me, this was the best episode so far. Period. Yeah, absolutely. What? I don't know what I wrote here. But it's at 6 minutes. I've got the timestamp for it. I just don't know what I wrote down. I wrote something next to it, and it's not a word. It looks like it says Min Z. I don't know what the fuck that's supposed to say. Oh, it's the bokeh. Right. So, ooh, Jesus. No. So this is bokeh, right? It's the blur that you get from a camera being out of focus. Right? And you can use it like this to have things in focus and out of focus, right? So what we've got here is an interesting use of that. It's artificially applied, of course, because this is animated. And so Goblin Slayer and Papa are drawn fully clear, right? But we zoom and our focus is on Boobs-chan. And Boobs-chan moves into the background and our focus moves with her. See that? That's actually really good. I really quite like that. It's a nice subtle camera effect that's not jarring or anything like that. But they matched the removal of the artificial bokeh, the blur effect that they're using, to her moving out toward them. Now that's something that you would do as a director with actual lens focus, and that gives us sort of a cinematic-y feel to the scene, which is great. I quite liked that once I noticed it. Pretty cool. They go to the city together, which is sort of paralleling / mirroring the first conversation that we had where he doesn't go with her and how that affects him and how it leads to the whole thing. Everything, literally everything is started at that conversation. So they go to the city together. And I like that. I like that a lot. It's sort of a history repeating itself, but they're different people now, and they have very different possibilities. So that's pretty cool. He gets to walk around and interact with a bunch of people without them knowing who he is. So he gets to talk with Spearboy without Spearboy recognizing him. And Spearboy says some interesting stuff. It's kind of nice. And we also find out that Spearboy has a crush on Guild Girl. I think that's her actual name in universe, is Guild Girl. He's got a crush on her. He likes her. It's kind of cute. Could be kind of crushing for Spearboy if he finds out at any point that she is in love with Goblin Slayer. Because literally every female in this show wants Goblin Slayer's dick. Except maybe Elf Ranger. I don't think there's been any scene that implies that Elf Ranger is interested in Goblin Slayer yet. If anything, I would say that she's more of a tsundere toward the dwarf. I could see that. Definitely ship them. So we got some depth on him. We get a line that just doesn't make sense. Chainmail would be quieter. I guess we can handwave it because he says specifically mithril chainmail would be quieter. And I don't know the properties of mithril other than it's really, really light and really, really hard. So maybe it's really quiet too. Whatever. 1320 dildo fountain. Yes, I wrote that down. Yes, in my notes are written the words dildo fountain because it's hilarious. Where is it? Where's the dildo fountain? There it is. Doesn't that look like a sex toy? That looks to me like a sex toy. Looks like it should be pink and have a string coming out the bottom. Oh, geez. All right, I'm showing my power level. 17-ish, posing. This was one of the few, like, not good things that I timestamped. So around 17ish, we get the letter, and we get this shot coming down of her. Why is she sitting on the steps posing? Instant loss of suspension of disbelief. It instantly pulled out of it. Why is she sitting there with her cape draped down the steps, posing with her scepter? This scene would make more sense if there was an artist standing nearby drawing her. That's how ridiculous it is. It's ridiculous. Why is she doing this? If she was just standing by the altar, this would make have no problem with that. I would have zero problem with it. As it is, she is posing like it's fucking prom night. And it's just a short flash of the scene, and that's why there isn't that much thought put into it. They just want to make her look good and make us be like, oh, hey, it's her. Instant loss of suspension of disbelief. But the rest of the episode is quite good. It is exactly the slice of lifey stuff with a bit of depth, with a bit of quiet, with a bit of characters looking off into the distance quietly at the end. And contrasting that with the loud conversations inside and the raucous gambling. Looking off at the moons. Yes. How long do we get here without any dialogue? Okay. Let me turn on audio. (1921) Best 10 seconds of the show thus far. Best 10 seconds of the show thus far. What they say and do not say about Goblin Slayer, about his everything. Best 10 seconds of the show so far. Just panning out slowly from the moon with Goblin Slayer looking up at it. We don't even know what his expression is. We don't know anything. It's just mysterious and kind of peaceful, calm. He's looking off into the future. Good. Good. 10 seconds. Good. This does more for his character and my belief that his character is actually changing than almost anything else in this episode or the rest of the show. And this scene, well, I mean, it's fine. What I would say is I don't love it, but it's also really good. She's being really cute. Of course, we get some cleavage in this shot. I would say that is the worst thing about this scene, is that her cleavage does not need to be in the shot. But it's also not egregious, so I don't really have a problem with it. That line is probably the worst thing in the episode. Besides the posing shot. But even this is like hilarious from one perspective. Because the Fate Stay Night line. People live until they are killed. Or no, people die when they are killed. That's it. It's in a similar vein. People continue to live until they die. I know that it's implying until they die of old age or until they die of disease or something like that. You know, if you survive as an adventurer, you live on as an old person. Fine. Hilarious translation, though. I don't care enough to figure out what the actual Japanese is. Yes, I do. Oh, it's literally they'll continue to live until they die. Shinumade ikiteku. Wake desu kara. Ha! Huh. It's literally the... Okay, so it's not Crunchyroll doing this. It's in the show. Nobody thought, hey, this could be made better. Whatever, it's so minor, it doesn't matter. Although they do repeat it twice. This little intro, using the heroes as like, this is what the classic adventurers do. And it's framed as his dreams of what an adventurer is, even though it's the IRL in-universe, this is the hero and the hero's party going and fighting the Demon Lord. Like, it's hilarious because they play up the tropiness. You know, eventually I become powerful enough to defeat even dragons, but what we get is like, we're gonna defeat the Demon Lord so that we can all go back and celebrate together. Yes, we all have these dreams that we must fulfill. The weight of all the world is on our shoulders, you know? Like, classic shonen bullshit. And it's hilarious to me because I'm about to watch a show. I'm about to watch a show that plays these with zero, like, tongue completely out of cheek. Straightforward, which is SAO, of course, and it's shit, of course. Fuck, because it can't subvert a trope to save its life. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. As I said, right when I ended it, this has been, in my opinion, the best episode of Goblin Slayer thus far. I really quite enjoyed it, and although this is not the show, right? This sort of quiet slice of lifey stuff is not the show. If there's more of this interspersed throughout the action and adventuring scenes, I will be a happy boy. I will be able to continue watching this. That's it. Alright. I've been Teeaboo. This has been Goblin Slayer episode 10, Dozing, and I was not dozing through it. I quite liked it. I liked it a lot. This was a good episode. This was really good. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope to catch you in the next one. Peace.